Well, good morning. It's Leza live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, on a trickly Tuesday morning. Waking up this morning to a little bit of rain, which is absolutely delightful. Would you guys agree?
Absolutely.
Yes.
No,
of course not.
I wanted to go walking and exercise, and it was raining.
Okay, here's something. If nobody's told you this in your whole life, you will not melt.
What are you doing?
Is she putting the heater on?
Well, you might melt.
You won't melt. You could certainly go out and walk in the rain.
How do you know? I might be a witch.
I'm pretty sure.
I could be a witch.
I mean,
I have green.
I walked the dog in the rain, and we survived it.
Yeah.
My favorite color is green, so maybe
Yeah.
Wicked Witch
Anyway, we need the
of
rain.
Arizona.
You gotta.
He's not getting it. It's called the warlock.
All right, fine.
Are you a transgender witch?
Oh, here we go.
All right, well, Drew's awake.
Drew is ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's because I went to sleep so early last night after that meal we had.
Yes. Did you get some rest yesterday?
Oh, I was beat. I got done my stuff, and I said, if I stop now, I'm done. So
Right.
I went all through dinner and came home with a full belly
And crashed.
that was it.
Yeah.
Didn't last long.
Right. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got some rest.
Yeah, needed it.
And the boys went out to the Fat Frog for Cinco de Mayo. I don't understand. Prime rib on Cinco de Mayo?
It was delicious. That's
But,
all
yeah,
you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fat Frog has a special on prime rib on Mondays.
Only on Mondays.
Meat Monday.
Meat.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to stay home because I'm one thing, I'm not really into prime ribs. Second thing, I wasn't feeling great yesterday. And so, yeah, I'm glad you boys had fun together. Scott Dandos joined you.
He did, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And here's the big thing.
Yes.
When you go to the Fat Frog, it's not a Mexican restaurant, so there was no line out the door.
Oh, nice.
We walked it right in, had a nice seat, and yet they still had margarita specials and Mexican beer specials and tequila specials.
You guys are smart.
We just didn't get the Mexican food. And the prime rib, to me, was very good. I enjoyed it.
Had great flavor. Great flavor.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
The potato was good. No complaints.
That's great to hear. Fantastic. Well, and look at it. Today, it's Taco Tuesday. So if you didn't have your Mexican food last night, you can have it today.
Right, and I guess that was the biggest question I was going to say. If you go out for Cinco on Monday,
right,
are you going to go out for more Mexican food on Tuesday, or you don't want to punish your plumbing system too much more than you have to?
That's a great question. I did not have Mexican food yesterday, and I doubt I will have it today.
Well, we need people to call in and tell us.
Okay. 928-541-1016. We are surveying the listeners this morning. Will you partake in Taco Tuesday today on the 6 de Mayo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to know after partaking in Cinco de Mayo. Anyone out there want to call in? 928-541-1016. We're just going to sit here and wait.
Yep. It's going to be dead air until then. Or we'll just have Drew talk. He likes to talk. Where are you going for Taco Tuesday,
Yeah,
Drew?
where are you going, Drew? What are you eating for dinner tonight?
Our group decided that we were going to move since it was Cinco de Mayo.
See, there has been discussion.
Right. We went to Wherever Wednesday, which we don't know where it's going to be, but it's going to be on Wednesday for the group.
Okay, so you're not doing Taco Tuesday
No, we're
tonight.
not doing Taco Tuesday tonight.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, at least Drew knows what he's having for dinner.
The Fat
No,
Frog.
I don't.
Yeah. He's going back to the Fat Frog.
They're going to go back to the Fat Frog tomorrow is what it is. I'm bet.
Oh, tomorrow on Wherever Wednesday.
Right, yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. I wonder if Jim Lamerson is available for our Eagle update. Jim, if you're listening, please call in. We missed you yesterday. We did check in on Sunny and Gizmo, and they weren't very happy. They were very uncomfortable. There was a rainstorm. They were soaking wet, standing up, and it was very windy. But today, they look quite content, don't they, Maddie?
In the sun,
Yep.
there's a nice, it's bright out.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and Dad are nowhere to be seen, so they can get in trouble.
Right.
Maybe they're out dating.
So, yeah, if Jim's listening, we'd love to hear from you this morning and get an update on the Big Bear bald eagles that we've been following. Jackie and Sunny. No,
Shadow.
Jackie and Shadow and Sunny and Gizmo are their names. All right, so you want to know what today is? Which this is very confusing.
Other than Revenge of the 6th?
Today is National Nurses Day. That's fantastic. I love that. What I don't love is it's also National Teachers Day. You're telling me that those two very important professions have to share the same day?
Yeah, it's
I
just
agree
not right.
with you. I think that's wrong.
That is absolutely wrong. I do not agree that my daughter's a teacher and her husband is a nurse. So we should check in with Dempsey and see what they're doing to celebrate tonight.
Who's buying, basically.
I think we should buy, really.
We should buy for
I
them.
mean,
Well,
a teacher and a nurse.
They'll have to come up and, go to the Fat Frog or
Yeah, well,
El Gato or something today.
Mom knows how to Venmo.
Oh.
Yeah, I know how to
Well,
do that.
good.
Or
You're good
Zelle,
You're good with the technology.
I got kids. They teach me.
Smart.
Yeah. So, National Nurses Day. It's actually the start of Nurses Week, which ends on the birth date of Florence Nightingale on May 12th. So that's why it's Nurses Week.
Isn't it also Teacher Appreciation Week, though? They share the same week and the same day?
It says...
It's horrible.
Yeah. It says it's National Teacher Appreciation Week. Yeah, so there you go. You get a whole week. I guess there's that.
But they both get a whole week and both share the same day and share the same week?
I
No,
don't
you need
agree.
to spread that out.
I highly agree with you
Spread it out. Yeah.
on that one. It's also National Foster Care Day, another important service-oriented profession that takes a big, huge heart and a ton of patience having to share their day. I don't get it. Here's an important one, though.
I don't know.
You're going to love this one.
Okay.
It's no diet day today. Go ahead. Eat whatever you want. Eat that donut. Eat a dozen, because it don't count on no diet day.
Well, that's why, I eat all the food that comes in here no matter what, because the calories don't go to my gut when we're in studio.
Right.
Period.
Absolutely. Yes.
Or so I've been told.
And on top of all that, it's National Beverage Day. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me.
Which kind of beverage?
It can be any beverage you
Hot,
would
cold?
like, whatever you like to partake in. Does not have to be alcoholic. Whatever it is that you find that you enjoy to sip on. What would that be for you, Mr. Drugel?
A lemonada.
A lemonade. Ice cold lemonade.
Not lemonade, a lemonada.
Oh, a lemonada. What's the difference?
One is carbonated lemonade, and it's an Italian, it's more like a lemon. It's got more of a limoncello flavor.
Oh.
You haven't had this, dear? I'll bring you one in.
I mean, I've had limoncello and limoncello spritz, and I've had lemonade, but I've never had lemonada.
All right, well, we'll change that here soon.
Oh, I want to tell you, this weekend we had your fig jam on toast, and it was delicious. Remember he brought in fig jam
I
like
did.
a year ago?
Yeah. Well, now it's nice and ripe.
Yeah, it was very good.
Well,
Very good.
The good news is as soon as Marty's tree is ready, he
We'll
lets
have more.
us know, and then we go over there, and literally, I've never seen a fig tree
Really?
like Marty said. I mean, the branches break. They got so much fruit on them.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So he goes up there, and I help him, and,
Yeah.
I think the last time we got over 60 pounds.
That's amazing.
And we gave it to the neighbors, and, who made homemade fig Newtons, who made fig jam. There's all kinds of stuff you can use with it, and
I'm
it's
sure.
really healthy, and you're not going to get better than that.
Right,
I mean,
right.
it's right off. I mean, from the tree to the pot within 3 hours.
That's why it's still good in my refrigerator
And no
a year later.
preservatives, no bad stuff in
Yeah,
there.
delicious. Absolutely delicious. What would be your beverage of choice? Now, there's all the beverages. Matt,
Bourbon.
it would be bourbon. That would be your number one choice, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say coffee for me. I think I could live, it's going to be coffee or wine. It's a toss-up, but coffee wins because I have coffee every day.
No, I mean,
can't
I
start
have
my
coffee every
day.
day, too, but,
Don't
know.
you think that you would miss it if you couldn't have it?
I'd still have, if I had the choice, I'd have bourbon every day, too.
Instead of coffee?
Well, it's kind of frowned upon with breakfast.
Well, especially if you're working,
right.
contributing to society, a
course.
productive member of society. Yeah. What, are you hot? Go turn the air off, the heater off. I know. It's hot in here. Okay, so that's what's happening today. My beverage would be coffee.
Coffee. All right.
Yeah, Scott Dandos is really into the coffee right now. And the past 2 days, he's gotten up early to make a pour-over. Have you guys had a pour-over cup of coffee? Takes a little more effort. My son-in-law, he's all into the coffee. They are coffee snobs, if you will. Delaney, if you're listening, yep, I said it. You're a coffee snob. They won't even drink my Nespresso, which is high-end coffee, people. Those little pods cost me like $3 a piece.
No, I don't do. No, that's way too expensive. That's why you just the regular, drip coffee.
Is
it's
that
fine.
what you do? Drip coffee? You fill up that whole vat right there?
Oh yeah,
And you
it's
sip
only
it all
32
day?
ounces. No, I kill it.
32.
Yeah, I'll kill it here before
Yeah.
I even walk into the office. So.
Okay, good,
But
good.
but no, I was gonna say, what? I really really like soda, like a lot. I just can't drink it.
Yeah. Well, what kind of soda? Like Coca-Cola?
Oh, Mountain Dew.
Oh my Lord, Matt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
step
the-
away from the Mountain Dew.
Oh, I don't touch it anymore.
Good.
I can't.
Good. What about Diet Mountain Dew? Have you tried it?
No,
No.
I can't do the diet stuff. I
Yeah.
can do the no sugar, but I can't do the
Right.
diet stuff. Whatever sweeteners they use in the diet
Yeah.
gives me headaches.
Not good for you.
But the
not-
no sugars, for some reason, whatever they use in that
Yeah.
doesn't affect me at all,
Right,
which
right.
is weird. So
Okay. It's probably not a chemical. It's probably more like agave or
maybe
one of those natural sweeteners.
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
interesting that the I'm going to call the soda manufacturers are bringing back the old formula without the new chemicals like the Mexican Coke, and now they brought back the old Dr. Pepper
Oh, did they really?
with cane sugar. It is like when you were a kid drinking. It is really, it's a noticeable difference.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
the-
interesting. My teeth hurt just thinking about it.
the corn syrup is
It's bad.
Is
very,
bad.
very, very bad for
Very,
you.
very bad.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
regular
it
sugar
actually
is
looks different too.
Does it really?
You
What?
pour
It's
a
lighter?
Mexican Coke,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, that's what they call it, the Mexican Coke.
Yeah, that's
and
okay.
a regular Coke,
Yeah.
and the Mexican Coke is a lighter color.
A lighter color. I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Very interesting. My old co-host Ron Raines, he would drink 2 or 3 Dr. Peppers during the show in the morning.
Wow, that's a lot of sugar.
That's
10,
a
2, and 4.
lot of sugar. He's still standing, that guy. God bless him. All right, what else do you want to know? I'm here for it.
Lots of things.
Lots of things. Did you know that the pineapple on pizza debate is so yesterday? The new debate is olives on pizza. Do you partake?
There's no debate. No, olives
No.
are gross.
You don't like the olive.
Nope. Out.
Drew.
What?
Yep.
I know. I love olives. I love all sorts
Black
of
olives,
olives.
green olives,
Greek olives,
Greek
Kalamata olives. Oh,
Kalamata,
yeah, olives stuffed with blue cheese, pimento stuffed olives. Keep
garlic
going.
stuffed olives.
Go, just
those
keep
are,
going.
Those are my favorite. They
You don't
keep
like
most
any?
people away and the vampires.
Right. You don't
No.
like any olives.
Nope.
Well, that's the new debate, whether you should put olives on your pizza or not. Some people say that people who eat black olives can't be trusted, or they
I
call
agree.
olives some kind of ritualistic punishment. However, those of us that defend the olive say it is the only correct topping with certain things. I mean, you wouldn't put olives with your pineapple.
No,
No.
goes better with sausage,
Yes.
pepperoni,
Yes.
that kind of stuff. you
Or
know?
trash
Or you
cans.
could do a veggie pizza. What was that?
You said our trash cans.
Oh,
My mom used to make an olive sandwich. She would take chopped olives, mix it with mayonnaise, and spread it on bread.
Oh.
do you
Yeah.
ever get the olive spread?
Oh.
It's called olive spread. It's literally it's just
No.
it's
No, I haven't.
got to get you into a good Dago
Yeah.
stored.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like a spread, and you just take it and you put it on toast, and
Oh, and call it a day.
it's wonderful.
All right. Well, I do have Kalamata olives just about every day, though, on my
Okay.
Greek salad.
Oh yeah,
So,
they're wonderful, and they're very good for you.
yes, very delicious. I'm going to bring you some olives. I'm bring you some olives, and I'm going to bring John Russ some what he hates, avocado or coconut. Coconut.
Coconut. Yeah.
Hates some coconut.
No,
Yeah.
The trash can's right there. It's not far away. I got it.
So listen to this story. This is pretty amazing. A 7-year-old boy in Utah managed to drive the family SUV 9 miles so he could get a Happy Meal for his sister. And his mom says he's grounded for life. But he might have a future as a truck driver because he seems to be a natural. Apparently, he only bumped into a few vehicles.
Oh, only a few. I mean, Rubbin's
along the
Racing,
way.
right?
He even flipped off another vehicle. He's only 7,
Oh.
mind you. So I mean, the
Oh, I
guy
like this
knows.
kid already.
The guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Clearly, he
And-
watches mom and dad.
He got there in one piece despite not being tall enough to see over the steering wheel. How did that work? I don't know. He even wore a seatbelt the whole time, and he had cash in hand for the Happy Meal.
Well, did he keep the toy, or did he give the toy to his sister?
I think he gave the whole Happy Meal to his sister, and it doesn't say how old the sister is. How old is she? 3, 4?
Maybe she was older. Maybe she was like 15.
Oh, and she's part of the problem.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Drew. That's so much nicer. We had the heater just blowing on us in here. I'm sweating. You're glistening too, just by the way.
Is that good or bad?
We're delicate flowers.
We are. We absolutely are. All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, a couple more stories before our guest of the day, Jamie DeJoseph, sports director, race director for the Whiskey Row Marathon, James Family Prescott YMCA. She'll be in just a bit to tell us about all the upcoming youth sports at the Y. Love it. But right now, I need to tell you guys how excited I am. I'm expecting a call today from H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions. They're going to tell me when they're going to install my whole home water filtration system. So excited. I mean, all of the faucets in my home will be filtered water. I mean, I could drink it from the shower if I wanted to. Doesn't that sound delightful?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't drink from the shower now?
No, I do not. No, I don't even drink from my faucet now. I drink from a filtered water, pitcher in my fridge. Now I'm not going to have to worry about that. Even the fridge water is going to be filtered better than the filter that you have to change all the time in your fridge. Listen to this. They build whole home custom water systems that are able to reduce pesticides, herbicides, arsenic, radium, uranium, many other toxic chemicals and bacteria you do not want to be drinking every day. I tell you what. And over at H2O Health, one size never fits all when it comes to water. They do not remove the essential minerals that your body needs. So, I mean, imagine fresh, clean water coming out of every faucet in your home all day, every day. I'm so excited. You should give them a call and have a free consultation. Let Vicki and her team tell you how dirty the water is that you're drinking, even in your bottled water bottles. All right, the number is 928-899-7504. Again, 928-899-7504 for H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions up in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. When you give them a call or you stop in, tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM, KYCA on the 6 de Mayo. And then tomorrow, of course, 7 de Mayo, 8 de Mayo.
Still no Jim.
I know, Jim. He's,
I'm-
he
I'm-
does have a life. Jim Lamerson, we're talking about
But
with
this,
our Eagle update.
this is the most important part of his life
Well,
is calling and talking about the Eagles
It's
here
most
on
important.
Leza Live.
Yeah, it's the most important hour of our day, anyway.
Of course.
We would like it to be the most important hour of everybody's day. Eventually.
Next to happy hour, this is the most important hour.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, a new study looked at the connection between pets and their humans' mental well-being, and 3 in 5 Americans claim their pets have literally saved their lives. I could see how that could be a thing, especially people that live alone. You know, you get a pet, you have a constant companion all day, every day, 24/7. They say 90% of pet ownership is watching each other eat and watching each other go to the bathroom, which is pretty true. Wouldn't you say, Drew?
That's
Eat,
why.
yes, bathroom, no.
Well, yeah, I bet because you've got a big dog. My dog is offended when I don't let him in the bathroom when I need to go. He is offended. He's like, what? Yeah, I'm like, dude, privacy, please. Back it up.
Just use cameras instead of a pet.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, he's eating something. I'm like, what are you eating? And I'm eating something. He's like, what are you eating?
Yeah, if there's food,
Yeah.
Bella's there.
Right,
And
right.
God forbid it drops,
Yeah.
it never hits the floor.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So, so this might not be surprising that some of us would be willing to share our remaining years of our life with our pets. 56% of pet owners say they'd trade years off their own life to extend their pet's lifespan. Would you, Drew?
Absolutely.
Me too. Me too. I mean, average, Lulu was just put down. She was 16 and a half years old. That's not long enough.
And they're like your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I
What-
wouldn't want to experience
no,
passing
don't
a
even
kid,
don't even say it out
but
loud.
I'll tell you what, when
Yeah.
the last dog went, that was 2 weeks.
Right.
That was a mess.
It's
I mean,
awful.
I took a week off. I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
And then the second week, I was just like moping and
Yeah. Yeah, I totally hear you 100%. 34% say they intentionally got a pet to improve their mental health. And for nearly all of them, it's working. 95% of those people say they're better off with their pet, which I totally agree. Before getting a pet, only 32% of people rated their mental health as an A. Only 32%. After that, that number jumped to 71%. Matt, basically what we're telling you, you need to get a pet.
It's not fair to the dog.
I know. It's not
It's just
conducive
not.
to
I'm
your
not-
lifestyle.
Your lifestyle
too
is
much.
not
Yeah,
conducive
he
to
works.
having an animal.
He
Like,
works too much.
Everyone keeps asking me, they're like, oh, how is the new house? I'm like, I don't know.
I know.
You're not there.
I'm there at night
Yeah.
when I sleep.
Right.
Outside of that, I'm not
Right.
there.
Right.
So
No, I get it. It's not
I
fair
would-
to the animal.
I would love to have a dog again, but
Yeah.
it's just, I miss my dog that I had for a very long time. But luckily then, he passed right after COVID, I think, and I was home a lot
Yeah.
during COVID. So that,
Right.
that worked out quite well in that situation.
Right.
But
Well, no pressure here. I get it.
One
But
day.
generally, the average pet makes its owner smile 11 times a day. That seems super low to me. Every time I look at my dogs, I smile. And laugh about 9 times. They didn't say how many times a day the average pet annoys its owner, but let's just say it's 0 for the sake of this conversation.
Maybe I'll just get a fish.
A fish is very nice. An emotional support fish. I used to have one. Yeah, I did. His name was Little Diddy.
Little
And-
Diddy.
Yeah, and my friend Kelsey Clare gave him to me, and he was an emotional support fish.
What was
And-
it, a beta?
Yeah, it was a beta, and he was awesome till he croaked.
I'm thinking
And
going
I was emotionally not supported anymore.
I'm thinking going like non-traditional,
Yeah.
like pet fish, like just like a rainbow trout.
Oh,
And
like
then-
one you could eat when you're done with it?
And then one day if I forget to go to the store,
Dinner.
sorry.
That's terrible, Matt. Nobody thinks that's funny. Right,
I
Drew?
thought it was funny.
I want to see him eat the dead fish.
Yeah, me too.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, while he's crying,
Yeah, I
sucking
know,
down his
that's-
tears.
That'd
Yeah,
be
we'll-
the
we'll
reality.
have
I'd be
to go
sitting there
visit him in
crying.
the hospital.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, should we move on? I just wanted to get that story, and I thought it was important. Here's one more that might be interesting to you guys. Spring cleaning, is underway for a lot of people. And a new report is trying to make digital spring cleaning a thing, which is just as horrible as it sounds. Deleting old emails, clearing unused files that are taking up space, and slowing things down and dealing with data buildup. Tell me, do you? Do you delete emails after you? You know who does? Scott Dandos. He reads it. He deals with it and he deletes it. You do the same, Drew? Oh, I'm so impressed.
No wonder I like Scott.
Yeah, I like that too. What a boss once told him, if you touch a paper more than once, you're wasting your time. Deal with it and throw it away. What about you?
Depends what it is.
Yeah.
I used to be really, really good about it.
Yeah.
But being a realtor, I'm legally obligated to hold on to
Sure.
my emails between clients and things for, I think it's like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, so you have to.
So I have to pay
file
for that
them
space
away.
and keep it in folders. But I put them in folders and try and keep it organized.
So
but
you do.
I get so much junk though,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just look at it and I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this
Right.
today. And I just move on. And then
Right.
before I know it, it's 6 months later and it's a million emails of junk.
I'm looking at mine. My new Gmail account that I've only had for 2 years has 2,550 unread emails on it.
Then I got you beat. I'm
Yeah.
nowhere near that much. I'm in like the 500s, but I still gives me
Oh.
anxiety having 500 unread.
Well, my junk one, I can't even tell you. It doesn't even say how many I have on there. Because, yeah, you're right. You sign up for anything anymore, and then they give you junk email. And
For
so,
life.
For life. You can't unsubscribe. So anyway, yeah, it's 59% of people would rather wash dishes than face their digital files. 23 would rather get their annual physical. 21 would rather go to the dentist than deal with their digital clutter. 17% would rather eat liver and onions. Okay, that's where I draw the line. I would rather delete old emails than eat liver and onions. You too, Drew?
I'm not a liver and onion fan.
That shocks me.
I'm good with the onion part,
Yeah?
not the liver part though.
You're not either?
No.
It's the texture. My parents never made us eat liver. Did yours? Yeah.
That's why I don't eat liver.
Yeah. What about yours?
No, my parents aren't that cruel,
Yeah.
but well, sometimes. But no, my grandfather, that was like his favorite thing in the world. And do you know how bad it is for you?
No,
Oh,
liver's
it's-
good for you.
No, it has a lot of cholesterol
Well,
inducing things in it.
My son-in-law,
iron.
my
Yeah.
son-in-law is a professional athlete, and he eats those organ meats because of the high value
Of protein.
protein and whatever it is that's in them. So
But he's also burning it off.
yeah, absolutely.
You know,
yes,
my grandpa
he's,
was in his 80s.
He's very efficient with his diet. Yes. Okay, so let's move forward. Jamie DeJoseph from the James Family Prescott YMCA coming up next here on Leza Live. So, when your heater gives up in the middle of a cold night or your air conditioning decides to quit during a summer heat wave, who are you going to call? AC Medic Heating and Air. Locally owned and operated, they're the trusted pros who show up on time, get the job done right the first time, and here's something extra awesome. Seniors, veterans, and first responders get 10% off all repairs. So, why do you not have this number in your phone? 928-848-6224. Take a second. Write it down. Put it in your phone. You never know when you're going to need them. AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. 928-848-6224. Welcome back. Thanks for spending time with us. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Jamie DeJoseph in studio with us from the James Family Prescott YMCA. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks for coming in. You sent the info, and there's a ton of things going on, and there always is at our community YMCA. I mean, if you need somewhere to go, something to do, there's always somebody at the YMCA.
Yeah, it may only be May, but our start to the year has been insane. We started with basketball. We had over 950 kids again throughout Prescott and Prescott Valley, which is over 100 volunteer coaches, which we couldn't run without them. We had a great time. It was a great season. And now we're in the last week of youth volleyball, so we're up over 300 for that as well, and up about 50 coaches, something like that. So we have our last regular season weekend Saturday, and then we run a tournament next week. So Monday through Friday there will be a tournament for the A-League during the evening. So
Fantastic.
A lot of fun.
You got any favorites you want to shout out to? She's like, no, I have to be impartial.
Yeah, no, and I'm not coaching in this. I coached in the basketball league. I coached my nephews, but I took a break. I needed a break from coaching.
Yeah.
So I've just been doing my actual job.
Yeah, you're cheering everybody
That's
on
right,
at
that's
the,
right.
at the YMCA. Excellent. So what do we have coming up?
So we're super excited. The summer is going to be just as busy as everything else. We start with our youth flag football league, so we're super excited about it. We usually get upwards of 300 kids for that too. It starts actually next week with evaluations for our 9, 10, 11, 13, and our 14 to 16 ages.
Okay.
So on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll be doing that.
What does that entail?
So it's kind of like a combine.
Oh, yeah?
So it's
How
not
fun.
a tryout, so it's not mandatory. We're just trying to see as many of the kids as possible to make the teams as even as possible, and we let
Perfect.
the coaches draft the teams. So they'll do like a sprint, they'll do some flag polling, and then we'll do some catching and stuff like that. So it's
Awesome.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Excellent. What are the age divisions?
We have 6 to 8, 9 to 10, 11 to 13, and 14 to 16.
Okay, these are all co-ed, huh?
All co-ed, yeah. And we'll actually, this Saturday, we'll be at the Gridiron Flag Football Games. We'll have a tent set up, and we'll be taking registration again this weekend from noon to 5, and it's going to be out at Ken Lindley. So if you haven't signed up yet, you can come see me there, and I'll sign you up right on the spot.
Okay, what is that? What is the Gridiron? Football
That's
League?
a new football league we have in town. They started in the fall, I believe, and it's run by Ryan Hart, really good guy. He's also the coach of the PHS girls flag football team,
Okay.
which went, I believe, to state
I
last
think
year.
you're
They did an
right.
amazing job.
Yes.
So what he's doing is great, and he's allowed us to come out and set up a table. They came out to our basketball games to promote their league. So it's really cool to have these partnerships where people aren't trying to compete with you all the time. They just want to help, and
Yeah.
everybody wants to help each other. So
Right.
it's really cool.
Right. With flag football, how many kids can play on the field at one time?
6.
6 on each team?
Actually, I'm sorry. It's 5 on 5.
5 on 5, okay.
And then we don't go above 10. So there's 10 on each team.
Okay, fantastic. How fun. And do you have adult flag football?
We used to run adult flag
Mm-hmm.
football, but Lamont Dupree is actually starting a flag football league that I believe is running this summer on Sundays, and that's his Granite Mountain Silverbacks.
Perfect.
Yeah, so there's still a chance for the adults to play too.
Flag football for everybody. It's becoming more and more popular, the flag football.
It is, and I love seeing it as a sport at the high school. I wish it had been there when I was there,
Right?
because I definitely would have played.
I would have too,
So
for sure.
it's really cool, and it's growing, and it's nice to see other leagues in town for people to play year round if they want to.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so registration ends when?
So technically we'll take registration as long as the teams are open, but the fee does go up next Tuesday.
Okay.
Because we try and get as many kids in before the evaluations start. So it's going to go up $20 next Tuesday. So you really do want to try and get in before that. And you don't have to wait until Saturday to come see me. You can come into the YMCA any day and sign up.
Okay.
So
And you do have to sign up at the Y.
you do, yeah.
Yes.
You still have to sign up at the Y.
Okay, very good. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about all all the summer sports camps.
Yes.
Look at this list.
There's, I think, 12
How?
of them.
I don't know how you do it, but you're going to tell us a little bit about how you do it. Coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. All right, women, you know you take care of everybody else, but now it's time to take care of yourself. And at Prescott Women's Clinic, you're not just another patient. They consider you family. From routine wellness visits to pregnancy and beyond, their expert team is here to support you every step of the way. Whether you need your annual checkup or you have questions about your health, Prescott Women's Clinic is here for you. Give them a call, 928-778-4300, or you can visit them online and schedule your appointment today at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Always a good time when we have Jamie DeJoseph from the James Family Prescott YMCA in studio talking about all the programs that you guys offer for youths and adults. And summer is coming up, believe it or not.
Summer is, I can't believe it's already May.
Me neither. Me neither. It'll be here before we know it, and I don't know anybody in town that does not or did not have their kids in some sort of summer camp at the YMCA.
Yeah, so we have like 15 of them this year.
Wow.
Most of them are basketball, so we have 6 basketball ones. With the youngest one starting at age 4, and then we go up to age 13. So we've got just one for boys. And then the rest are co-ed. So we're super excited about that. My assistant, Virginia, and her dad are going to be running it again. So they run all of my basketball camps, and they just make it so much fun for everybody. So if you are looking for a basketball camp, we've got 3 in June and 3 in July. So you can check that out.
Okay.
And then we have, as usual, we have our 2 fencing camps. Patricia Waples, she's in charge of our fencing class that runs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and she also runs my fencing camps. She's 93, and she's been doing this. She's amazing.
Wow.
She is amazing. One of my favorite people in this world, and she just does such a great job.
Was she competitive fencer
Yeah,
in her
yeah.
day?
And then her family has done fencing, so
Yeah.
she has so much experience, and we're lucky to have her.
Absolutely. That is amazing. And just to go back to the basketball a little bit, I see that you have rookies basketball co-ed, which is so cool, ages 4 to 6. So if your kid's never been introduced to basketball, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. And what we'll do is that one will be at the YMCA, and we'll lower the hoops, and then we'll put the extension hoop on it. So we'll teach them how to dribble, shoot the ball, and this is the youngest camp we've ever actually done. Our league does start at age 4, so we do this, but we've just never done a camp. We usually do the the little ballers, which is ages like usually it's 6 to 8,
Mm-hmm.
but we went down lower this year to give the younger kids a chance to get
So
out there a little
cute.
bit early.
So cute. I
yeah.
love introduce it to them early and then sign them up for the league.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because we do start at age 4. We actually get some 3-year-olds as well.
that right?
And then it'll run into our itty bitty sports that happens this fall too, which is track and field and basketball as well.
Right.
So there's plenty of opportunities for the littles to keep learning basketball.
Do they have an itty bitty ball or is it a standard size ball?
They actually use a rookie gear basketball,
Okay.
so it's light, it's multicolored, it's easy to dribble, and it's easy to shoot. And that's
Super
what we
cute.
use for our league as well, and that's what we'll use for the camp.
Okay, cool. What else?
And then, so we have 3 volleyball camps. So for our ages 8 to 12, we broke it up into 2 sessions this summer. We had like 50 kids in one session last year, and it was
Amazing.
way too much. So we broke it up into 2. It's the same week, just different times. And
Okay.
then we have one for ages 13 to 17 that'll run in July. And then we added a pickleball camp this
I love
year.
this.
So we haven't really done much with pickleball outside of the morning pickleball, which is popular, and it happens every day during the week. We have 3 courts running every morning. So if you ever want to come try out pickleball, the Y is the place.
And it's for adults too.
Yeah, and it's all adults in
It's
the
all
morning.
adults.
Sometimes when school's out, the kids will be in there.
Oh, that's great.
But one of our players, PJ, and he does the Whiskey Row Marathon as well. He's just became certified to coach, so he's going to do our pickleball camps this summer. So we're
How
super
fun.
excited to add that in there because it's just always popular.
Mhm.
And then we also have our 2 soccer camps as well, one for ages 6 to 9 and one for ages 10 to 14. And those will run the same week. They'll just be separate sessions.
Okay, fantastic. And people can. Do you need to drink water? Here, help
Thank
yourself. You're welcome. People can get more information on your website, of course, and that's PrescottYMCA.org.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all on our summer camp site, and same with flag football. If you go there, all the forms are on there, so you can either print them out, fill them all out ahead of time, and then just come into the Y, and the membership staff will be happy to take a payment and help
Right.
you out with anything else.
Right, and that's a good place right there to talk about the scholarship, and how the Y doesn't turn anybody away if they can't pay to play.
No, we do not. And we've been working hard on our annual campaign this year. Our theme was actually baseball. It was swing for the fences. So we went with the spring training and the start of the baseball season. So we've been raising money already since February. Obviously, our biggest fundraising thing is coming up in the fall, but we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to play, swim, childcare, gymnastics. Ninja Zone is a new one we have up in gymnastics as
wow.
well. Silks, like everything. So we want to make sure everybody can participate, and we don't want money to be something that keeps you from coming in.
Absolutely. And if somebody was in need, how do they go about that?
So they can come in and talk to our membership staff, or there is a page on our website as well under all the membership information, and you can just print off the scholarship forms there, fill them out, and it tells you exactly what you need to turn in with the scholarship form.
Okay, fantastic. And you mentioned it, the big fundraiser in the fall. That's, of course, the marathon.
Yes, so
Yeah.
this year we're celebrating 47 years.
Wow.
We're almost to 50. I'm super excited for
Yeah,
that big party.
I bet.
But this year it's going to be October 11th. So we'll have the big race downtown on the 11th, and then we'll have the packet pickup on Friday the 10th.
Right.
So we've already started preparation for that, and we're super excited to get all the runners out there again and raise some money for a good cause.
Yes. Now, having it in October, when I ran it, it was in May, and it was
Yes.
hot.
It was
Yes,
hot.
So people
Yes.
love this new date.
I love the October
Yeah.
one. We all do. Like, the weather has been perfect every year that we've had it in October. There's been a couple where it's a little chilly in the morning, but I love that. I'm the person that would rather be cold than
Oh,
hot.
yeah, for sure.
And I think for the runners too, as long as it's not too cold, it's
Right.
so much better than it being like 80 to 90
Oh, yeah.
outside.
Layers,
So-
man. You can strip off the layers,
Exactly.
but you can't.
Exactly.
you can't if you're hot. Yeah.
So it's been a perfect day the last few years.
Okay.
in
And it's coming up
October.
October 11th.
October 11th.
And
yeah.
people can register already, huh?
Yeah, it's registration's been open since March. You can
Okay.
go to our website, whiskey-row-marathon.com, and it'll give you the link to active.com, or you can just go to active.com and search Whiskey Row Marathon and sign up. The fee for the Whiskey Row Marathon will go up for the first time on July 15th.
Okay.
So you still have some time to sign up before
Right.
the fee goes up.
Okay. And again, the proceeds from the Whiskey Row Marathon go directly into the community with those scholarships that are available for those in need that that can't afford to
Yes,
pay,
exactly.
play.
So it's a great day, great cause, and so many people come together to help us, whether it's sponsors, volunteers. We have so many volunteers that help both of those days.
Right.
So we couldn't run the race without any of them.
Right. Okay. Speaking of another great day, that's the Girls in Sports Day, and that is coming up as well. It'll be here before we know it. Let's take another quick break, and then let's talk about Girls in Sports Day coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. At Pro Solutions Dental Group, they believe a healthy smile starts with healthy gums. Their proactive approach focuses on reducing inflammation and stopping gum disease before it starts, protecting both your oral health and your overall well-being. With personalized care and expert guidance, they make it easy to stay ahead of potential issues and keep your smile at its best. Discover the difference a preventative approach can make. Visit Pro Solutions Dental Group online at PrescottDentist.com or give them a call, 928-776-1208. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking about all the programs for kids at our James Family Prescott YMCA with Sports Director Jamie DeJoseph this morning. And we got to talk about the Girls in Sports Day because that is a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah, we do a lot of events, and I'm a part of a lot of them, but this one is special. Girls in Sports Day is just... It's really cool just to get the girls out playing sports, meeting new people. We always have such amazing guest speakers. Obviously, we had you a few years ago.
And you as well, and your sister as well.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun a couple of years ago. And then Casey was one of our speakers as well. So it's just a great day. This year it's going to be Saturday, September 27th, and we already have our guest speaker lined up for this year. Her name is Marcy McGlynn Hurlburt. She's an Arizona champion gymnast. She is a U.S. Air Force Academy national champion, and she was inducted into the Air Force Academy Athletic Hall of Fame in 2023. So we're super excited for her to be a part of the day, especially because gymnastics has been a part of the event every year. So we're super excited because I believe we're going to end the day with open gymnastics.
Oh, fun.
A couple years ago we did open swim, but I think we're going to do open gymnastics this year. So once the evening's done, done, you've got your backpack, we can have everybody head up to gymnastics. And like I said, we've got like Silks, Ninja Zone, like they have so much stuff going on up there now. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the event is actually 12 to 6:30, and registration is open now. You can come to the YMCA. If you register between now and September 26th, it's $15, and if you register the day of the event, it's going to be $20.
Okay.
So it is an affordable event. It's for girls ages 7 to 14. And there's flag football is going to be one of our sports this year. We're doing the Ninja Zone, gymnastics. We're doing Zumba again. I can't remember all of them, but we have a
Yes.
lot of great volleyball again, which we usually reach out to the Yavapai College volleyball team, and they come over and they run the rotation for us, which is really cool. And then Ryan Hart and Lamont Dupree for Gridiron, they're going to come and run our flag football rotation as well. So I just love that the community is always helping us out with all of our events.
Super. It's super great for girls to be introduced to sports when they're young. There's so many good benefits that you get out of participating in team sports and individual sports, other than just being healthy.
Exactly.
And active.
And you know, you get to meet new people, which is like the biggest thing, because I know a lot of kids just want to be with the same people every time they play a sport. But it's really special to actually be able to meet new people and to create friendships. And it happens that day. And
Yes.
it's really cool to see.
It absolutely is, for sure. And you need volunteers for that day as well, right?
Yeah, we do. We need some group leaders. We need assistant group leaders. We need help with setup and dinner service. We really like to have girls that have aged out come back and be our group leaders. So we do reach out to all the schools and see if any of the seniors need volunteer, or not even just the seniors, anybody who's looking for volunteer hours, because it's really great to have the girls that actually went through the program or the event and then come back
Sure.
and lead the girls now.
How
so,
fun.
Yeah, it's great.
So if they're interested in volunteering, they need to stop in the Y or give you a call, or what do you want them to do?
Yeah, so they can actually go to our website and they can go to the Girls in Sports Day tab. Online volunteer sign up is all online now through Sign Up Genius, so they can technically just go to Sign Up Genius too.
Okay.
And then there's a QR code on our flyers that they can scan as well, and that goes for Whiskey Row as well. Everything is online to sign up for Whiskey Row volunteers and to run, so
Okay.
everything's online for that. So
Very good. Wow. Is there anything else? I swear, that's a lot.
that's a lot. We just got a lot going on.
Yes.
And then we did just celebrate last year was our 50th year. So we had our 50th,
Congratulations.
thank you, Denim and Diamonds event that happened on April 12th, where we all got together and just celebrated all the amazing things our Y has done in 50 years.
Which is a lot.
It's just really cool to see, because like even Whiskey Row's been going for 47 years. Our basketball league is in the 40s. Everything's been going on almost since we started. So it's just really cool to see, and it just reminds you why you do what you do.
Oh, I'm sure it does. The YMCA touches so many people every day, whether it's seniors stopping in for their daily workout or kids getting introduced to basketball for the first time. Just so many lives are touched
Yeah,
through what you guys do.
it's really amazing, and I'm very happy to be able to do what I do on a daily basis.
That's awesome. All right, we have about 2 minutes left. Jamie, what didn't we cover? What do we need to share? I mean, we talked about the scholarship program, which is amazing and almost unheard of in this day, when you don't have to prove, or you can just say I have a need, and they can take care of the entry fees, so people won't have to sit out.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Even with
Yeah.
the sponsorships, like the businesses in town that they donate money so that people can play too. That's another big way we bring in money for kids to play for free, and even for the Whiskey Row Marathon. If we didn't have the sponsors for that, we wouldn't take in so much money for the scholarship program. So it really is amazing, and again, one of the best parts of the YMCA, because we want to make sure that everybody can participate.
Sure.
And that even goes for your membership as well.
Mhm.
So the scholarship can go to that too. So even if you can't afford the full membership, just fill out the paperwork. It's just as easy as that.
That is so wonderful. If businesses are interested in being part or partnership or sponsoring, how do they get a hold of you?
They just can email me. All the forms for that are online too, either
good.
at PrescottYMCA.org. We are still taking sponsors for the Youth Flag Football League right now.
Okay.
And then obviously we are still taking sponsors for Whiskey Row. And there's like 5 different tiers that you can sponsor it with Whiskey Row. So it goes from the like 200s all the way up to like 5,000.
Okay.
So there's different ways you can sponsor, and we love all of our sponsors.
Wonderful. Well, we love you coming in. Keep up the good work, Jamie. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for listening. I'll see you on 99.1 at noon. Have a great day.